Alright, let's try that again once more with feeling. I'm gonna go back to base really quickly because I ended up deciding halfway through this before I got called away, because I made the mistake of trying to record before everybody in the house was asleep, and I should have known better. I ended up making the decision not to use Makalov if, and this is very big if I get the chance to where I have enough bonus experience left over, I'll try to go back and use him. But for now, I think I'm going to pass on him. So what it's looking like is for characters that I might use that I'm not right now. Really the only person on this list is I tried Eliana, didn't work out. Tried Makalov, didn't work out just because of having to level all the characters at once. So I might end up using Stefan again, but I'm going to try to avoid it, because that's going to end up with 3 Sword Master units, and 2 is plenty as is. And we're not counting Ike in that set either. So this is going to end up being what I'm going to try to stick with. In addition to that, I don't know if I showed it on screen or not. I probably put up an annotation because I did it, well, no, I guess you guys did see it. I did go back and equip the full guard, and I put it on Jill, so that means any bonus damage that she would take from arrows is negated now. So, let's go ahead and continue. So, choosing units. The units I ended up choosing for this are Ike, and then Soren, and all of the people that are not promoted. I'm going to take off Makalov really quickly and actually replace him with Mia is still technically lower level than Oscar, so we'll go with her. Well, no, we'll go with Mia. You will not need your thieves for any of this, as I've already stated. This map in particular is not very hard. There's some swordsman units, archer, some knights, there's a sniper. All these units will move, and the goal is to route. There's a halberdier up here. There's some axe users down here. Reinforcements will appear. They're kind of sporadic. Some will appear over here. There'll be another axe user that will show up here. You'll get some swordman units down here back up by the start. Overall, though, there's not anything in particular that's like crazy difficult. It's just make sure that your units aren't isolated just on the field by themselves where they can get surrounded very easily. That's really all this map is. Other than that, it's not very difficult, so let's go ahead and, no, not that, reposition. So we have axe users on this side, so I'm going to go ahead and say the best course of action is probably to let Zahark and Rolf go over there. There are reinforcements at the start. I'm going to leave Ike here, and I'm also going to leave Mia here for those. For the left-hand side of the map, or no, well, yeah, for the left-hand side of the map, where Ike, Mia, basically this set of 4 right here, with Ike, Rolf, Zahark, and Mia, I'm going to leave Soren here as well to heal any of those that might need it, and then for the other 5, with Astrid, Jill, Leaf, Nephany, and Mist, I'm going to have them go up this side of the map and clear out everything over here. You'll note that when you choose your units, you only actually get to choose from 10 here. However, whenever you start getting into the later parts, because this is a multiple stage level, this is the only one in the game that does this, you will get the opportunity to pick up reinforcements, and you'll be able to select 2 additional units in between those. So, if you need backup, you need more weapons, etc., then you will be able to choose 2 more characters. So, make sure to stock up any extra characters you think you might need with additional equipment. As I mentioned already, you can stick additional equipment on any Laguz units in their weapons category because they can only use their claws or fangs or whatever. So, with that being said, aside from that, everything looks good. So, let's get started. As I mentioned, I'm going to move Ike down here. I'm going to unequip his weapon so he will be the target and not Mia. Mia will go here. Let's get Zahark over. Well, let's see how far Rolf can get first, then we'll just put Zahark in front of him. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, we'll just go right here. We'll switch to the steel sword. I don't want to waste the killing edge if I can avoid it. Soren, you'll just kind of be in between those 2 groups. As for these 2, let's get Leaf up there first. Attack this guy. I know how much damage he was going to do since I had, like I said, I got called away, and it was just easier at that point to say, well, I might as well just scrap that part of the recording. There we go. and we'll check the range on these guys, and then we'll put Astrid just outside of the range. And I would like Nephany to actually get attacked, so I'm going to put her within range. Yeah, the last time they didn't go for her either, so that's alright. Right now, it's really focused on getting Nephany, Jill, Rolf, Zahark, and Nephany the levels that they need. Leith, I'm going to try to avoid using a lot. Me, I'm going to try to avoid using. Ike, I will not, obviously not be using because he wouldn't be getting any experience at all, so no point in wasting him. And then Soren, I'll be working on weapon levels, but not really experience. So that's how we're going to play it. Now you will come to note very quickly that some of these weapons will actually be able to poison you. This guy right here, I believe, yes, has a Venom Axe. While the Venom weapons are not very strong, they will be able to poison you if they hit you. Only if they hit you. You can cure this by either an antitoxin, which this guy will carry, and you can just use it like a regular item, like a vulnerary. You can use the Restore Staves. Mist has one on her. I made sure to get one. You can also just wait after X amount of turns for the poison to wear off. If a unit gets hit, it will show a little thing up just above where Zahark's HP is, and it will say, it'll like show a little poison bubble, and then it will show, it'll give you a number saying this is how many turns you'll be poisoned. After that, it will just go away. It doesn't do that much damage. It's only like 1 to 3. The poison's not that bad in this game, thankfully, so something you should make note of, but it's not. It's almost never going to kill you. I don't think I've ever seen poison actually kill a unit before, so it's not that bad in this game, thankfully. Let's go ahead and... They both got hit. We'll go ahead and heal. I was going to use ward on them and just work on experience, but we'll just do that whenever there's nothing else for her to do. At least, you know, she can heal those guys right now. I'm going to try to get rid of this guy. Yeah, I didn't manage to pull it off. That's alright, I guess. Because now Nephany can go over here and get rid of this guy for sure. Just right there will do. Don't waste all your movement spaces. We'll just do this. Very good. And then we'll just back right up. Wait for those knights. It's kind of dumb that they're hanging out in front of bushes where you get a terrain advantage. I know they can't walk on them right now, but it's kind of dumb. You think they'd stay back here where that wouldn't be a problem. Oh well. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, go for Nephany, you idiot. You're too slow. I think Nephany has a higher speed than Jill, so Jill probably would have been the better target to go for it. At least that guy hit her. Of course, Nephany couldn't counter, so that's probably why, but Jill couldn't have countered either. She had a forged weapon, but it wasn't ranged, so... Yeah, come on over, buddy. Alright, now when the reinforcements appear, you're especially going to want to get rid of this guy. The other two guys have steel sword weapons, and they're level 18, so they're kind of high, but this guy is a killing edge, so you really want to get rid of him. Like, he should be your first priority for certain. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Well, at least I got rid of that guy. Well, since Sora's not going to do anything else immediately, we'll go ahead and have him take out that guy with the killing edge, so... He can do the unnecessary healing later. For right now, I want that killing edge gone. I really don't care about the third guy, but I do want that killing edge gone. Ah, I can't get him. Unless the depth kicks in. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Got lucky with the depth. Awesome. Alright, the last guy I could care less about. Start working on you. Get rid of you. Next turn, he'll probably go for Rolf and miss, and then after that I can get rid of him with Zahark. So that side of the map is good for now. Let's actually switch opponents here, because Nephany can get rid of this guy for sure. Especially with a critical. good. I don't want to do that. That critical's a bit high. That's way too high. Well, actually, yeah, let's do that, because even if she gets a crit both times, that'll do 30 damage, which will not kill him, so that actually works out perfectly. And then we'll go ahead and heal Jill. We'll go ahead and heal Astrid. Leaf up here. There's no point in wasting that forged weapon, so we'll just do that. Very nice. Ike, you're not moving, so that ends that turn. This is actually going much smoother. Probably because I knew what to expect, but point still stands. That would have done a lot more if I had not equipped full guard, so I'm glad I did that. Yeah, these guys probably will actually hit Ike, even though he's level 20. Keep in mind, yeah, it's a Myrmidon level 18, so their speed's still pretty high, so they will likely get him. Let's go ahead and heal him up, though. I know I could have healed Ralph, but there's not anybody in that immediate vicinity after I kill that one guy. The archer's there, but I'm not worried about him, really, in comparison. That is just enough not to get it. We'll do the steel sword. The Iron Blade's a little bit stronger, even though its accuracy is low. Since it's being wielded by a Swordmaster, it probably won't matter that much, so it'll be fine. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get rid of him with Zahark here. Yeah, we'll do that. His accuracy's like super low on Zahark, so yeah, he's fine. Movement of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that'll be fine. We'll just leave Rolf there. 18. Very close to a level. Halfway to a level. Let's just go ahead and do the obvious first. What about Astrid? 18 and pretty close to level. I don't think Nephany will get a level off of the sniper, but the other two definitely would. Yeah, even if he gets a crit, that won't kill him, so... Or won't kill her. Do some chip damage. And then we'll finish him off. Ooh, I like that level. That's very good. Even though it's missing my personal favorite stat, I mean, a level up with everything except for that one stat is always very good. Yeah, Rolf, we're not moving, that's right. We'll heal him next turn. I might just go after, yeah, well, since that's the course they're going to take, I'm just going to go after those two with Rolf and Zahark now. Alright, that's that. I cannot reach him, actually. Wow. Let's leave this guy for Nephany, because she's got the weapon triangle advantage, so we'll just go after this guy. That actually works out really well, too, because in him getting hit, I can let him take damage from the poison and just keep unnecessarily healing him. Oh no, that wasn't a venom weapon. That was the venom weapon. Oh well. But yeah, if you want to get your weapon level up, you can intentionally let a unit get hit by a poison weapon, and instead of curing the poison, just heal them, let them take a little bit of damage, and then heal them again, and just do that for 5 or so turns. Very good way to get weapon levels if you can only use heal staves. Or in Soren's case, heal and mend. Ward is a C-level staff, so he can't use that right now. Nobody's hurting for this incredibly bad, but I'll go ahead and give it to Nephany. And she can almost get rid of him. I was kind of hoping she would get hit right there, but that's alright. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just use the regular steel bow. Okay, that's a level for Astrid. Very nice. Would have liked more, but her speed was max, so we knew that wasn't going up. How much can Jill do to this guy? That's enough to get rid of him. Alright. Put Leaf right next to her. Yeah, see, it went from, well, no, I guess that is the same amount. Never mind. I thought that went from a 6 to an 8, but... Supports actually do matter, I swear. I don't think I ever actually mentioned the reason why I'm so big on supporting the Jill and Leaf pair. The reason for that is not so much Jill and Leaf as it is Jill and getting an A support with another character. You'll see why in a later chapter, though, because I didn't show it off in my first playthrough of the game, so it'd be really cool if I could. You got hit last time, so let's go ahead and heal you. Just in case reinforcements show up, let's go ahead and leave Zahark and Rolf over here. And, well, nah, we'll go ahead and let Daphne go forward as well. There's more units over here than the potential, because it's entirely possible that nobody will show up over there. 8, 5, 10, 5. But I can't reach Jill, so we'll just do this. Because those mages have L weapons, like L Thunder, L Fire, not just regular, so they're a little bit stronger. Ooh, point defense. Too bad I would prefer magic over everything else right now. I'm actually just gonna hang back and just get rid of this guy primarily. Okay, good, he missed. Just move back here. And yeah, just end the turn. We'll just let them come to us. That's probably a bit safer to do that. Hi. Wow, what an idiot. He got killed in one hit. Alright, yeah, nothing appeared over here. These guys are at full health, so they'll get Soren over here. So we'll refrain from using Mist for healing. I'll use the ward spell on her, maybe. Yeah, we'll do this. I'll get Jill's resistance up. Yeah, let's go and throw some pot shots. Maybe one of them will hit. 59 though, maybe not. Well, one of them hit. Alright, that might be enough to actually salvage it. Yeah, that'll work. That actually would have worked regardless, but I didn't want to bother to actually, you know, go through moving all the units into check and all that other junk. So that gets Jill to 20, so one more level, and she'll be at Wyvern Lord, I think is what it's called, when a class changes up, or when she will class change up. Just leave you right there, I guess. I'm not sure what they're gonna do is the problem. Like I said, I know for a fact they all move, so that's not what I'm worried about. Well, no, I guess they're, yeah. If that guy's not gonna do any damage, and he just died, then yeah, that eliminates any chance of anybody being completely ganged up on and killed, so. I'm pretty sure that guy has high enough speed to not get doubled by Jill, though. Yeah, he does. That's alright. Oh, don't do that. Let's go ahead and heal. Do not put ward on too. Astrid. Soren definitely doesn't need it with 22 resistance. Make sure you keep a little bit of the ward staff, like maybe 5 uses for the last part, because there is one really annoying thing about that, and it will probably cause you to die the first time you play through, which is why whenever we get there, I'll point it out immediately, because it's a tremendous pain. I have to make a really weird decision here. How about that? No, think about what you're doing here, dude. Don't just go crazy. That works. Try to make sure Jill got that kill in particular, because remember, the class 2 units are going to give you more experience. Oh, and apparently a killer lance too. Well, I'll swap that out for the Laguz lance right now, because like I said, I'm pretty sure there's not that many Laguz in this part, so. As for that guy, I'm just going to get rid of him. Awesome. Is that 19 or 20? No, that's 20. Okay, now's where I actually have to make a decision. I think, I'm not 100% certain, but that might be enough experience, this guy, for Jill to get to her class change. Maybe. That's 20, yeah, 24 experience. If he drops 24 for her, that's enough for a class change. That's why I let him live, if you were wondering. I was trying to play it out to where Joe could get the halberdier, and then there'd be one unit left over that couldn't kill anybody, but would be where Joe could get the experience. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Well, does anybody need it, really? No, not really. Okay, we'll just do this then. Because this is definitely the last turn, so move Mist over here. And heal Leith, I guess. Doesn't matter. Okay, I can definitely get him. So, cross your fingers this is enough. Please be enough experience. Please. Please don't make me go another round. It's not that Jill's bad or anything, but I'd like to get it now. Yeah! Awesome! Glorious class change. One less person I have to worry about for the upcoming parts in Chapter 17. Astrid's pretty close to there. Rolfins and Hark aren't that far away either. Nephany's not too far away, but that is one less I have to worry about. Oh, yeah, it is Wyvern Lord. Okay, cool. Very nice. That is a sign of very good flying unit right there. And that also clears part 1. Curses, they just keep coming. How many soldiers does he have? There's no telling. He's a bishop and a senator. He holds peerage, and that means he could command many men. They will mention this at the end of each part, that you might want to call in some reinforcements. Not that you should, but you might want to. So, just keep that in mind. Let's move on to part 2. I'm not sure how this is going to be split up, so we'll see. Ooh, pretty green lights. It's like Christmas is coming, which I really could care less about Christmas this year, but point still stands. Yeah, I know, bah humbug, whatever. Bite me. So the ruins apparently, and they may have just found where Racin is. Apparently they're like, oh, there's humans fighting, and it's just like, nah, leave them there. So they head off. Where to go next? What is it? Did you hear a sound? No? Guess it was just you. Yeah, it was just you. No, it wasn't. Leith apparently also heard it as well. Create only a slight disturbance in the air. So yeah, has to be those with extraordinary hearing. So apparently Mist's hearing is on par with that of Laguz. That's impressive. Don't let it go to your head. Sade magic, yes. Herons possess this thing known as the Galder, I believe is how that is pronounced. I don't think it... No, that might be the plural of Galder, because I don't think the AR is put on the end of that for the singular. I'm not entirely sure, though. So the effects of Galder depends on the lyrics and the melody and what happens to the listener. So, for example, one of the Galders that you'll see later in the game is called Vigor. So after a unit has moved, they kind of turn gray and you can't use them after that. If you use that song on them, they'll actually like, get the color back, and then you'll be able to move them again, use an item again, etc., whatever you want to do. If the singer is of royal blood, the Gulder may be powerful. Yeah, there's... Okay, so that was definitely the plural, because there's the Gulder right there. So it might be able to be powerful enough to move its listener to extraordinary feats. It gives one to the speed of the work of 2 men. So yeah, there you go. But even with all that... But yeah, it's because they're frail, remember? So due tennis must not succeed. Let's rescue the Heron while there's still time. Yep. Head towards the ruins in the northeast. So apparently everybody's pretty much headed there. Aw, Leith is wanting to be our friend again. Well, not again, but it's finally starting to not be so bitter and cold. This map also, once again, it looks a lot worse than it is. It's still stupid easy. There's Rayson. So he's going to the altar and giving voice to the forbidden magic to destroy the humans utterly. Dude, why didn't you do that so long ago if you've hated them for so long?